overall than Alan the possibility that the West Bank will be annexed?
That is a possibility. It's certainly something that has been made a political platform point of Netanyahu, even in his coalition agreement with Benjamin Gantz. However, for all of the talk, the government that has been just constituted here in Israel is spending 90+% of its time on defeating the coronavirus and its impact on the country. And while, in fact, the only other thing that this government has said it would do in the next 6 months is work on an annexation, I don't really see this happening anytime soon.
That's interesting. Yossi, do you agree with that? Do you think this is just a lot of talk on the part of Gantz and Netanyahu, and that it's not actually going to happen?
I think that I agree with Alan, it's more likely to be a lot of talk about it. And I think one important development that happened in the last 48 hours is the decision by the Yemina, the extreme right-wing party, not to join the government, which means there won't be pressure from within the government, it will be more from outside the government of a party that represents the settlers. So I think this will ease a bit of the pressure on Netanyahu of actually executing that. But I think it's dangerous enough that this became part of the narrative, part of the discourse. And when Mr. Pompeo talked about annexation as a domestic decision, as something for Israel to consider as if the Palestinians don't exist, they are not part of it, and in the same breath is also mentioning vision of peace, I think first we should not refer to this as a peace plan or as a vision of peace, because there is no peace done only with one side in a conflict. You need a Palestinian on board. But I think that, I agree with Alan. I think most of the efforts will be directed towards deal with the aftermath of the coronavirus and Iran, which is a major issue considering the end of the embargo,